Now moving on, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be inaugurating the first phase of the 856 crore rupee Mahakaleshwar Temple Corridor development project in Ujjain today. This is expected to significantly boost tourism in the holy city of Ujjain. So pictures on your screen are of the proposed Mahakal corridor that is being built now. This is more than 900-meter long Mahakal low corridor, built as one of the largest such corridors in the country. Tanisha is reporting on this. She joins us live from Ujjain right now. Tanisha, good morning. Give us more details of what we are expecting to see today. The Prime Minister, of course, inaugurating this corridor.
Right, Nupur, the stage is all set in Ujjain with this mega corridor, the Mahakal corridor, as they say, which is getting inaugurated by the Prime Minister today. Now, right behind me is the main entrance of the Mahakal corridor. The two pillars that you see are the Nandi Diwar and the Pinaki Dwar. And in between is the mega Shivling that the Prime Minister today is going to inaugurate. I would just like my VJ to come closer to the Shivling and let me tell you the details of this Shivling. Now, this mega Shivling that the Prime Minister is going to inaugurate is covered by more than 10,000 molis. This is the special event that the Prime Minister Modi is going to take up. And after the unveiling of the Shivling, the inauguration of the Mahakal corridor, the massive Mahakal corridor, the grand Mahakal corridor is going to take place at 6 p.m. in the evening. And right behind me, if I would just like my camera person to show you, is the Mahakal corridor, the grand Mahakal corridor that the Prime Minister is going to inaugurate. Remember, this is the first phase of the Mahakal corridor. It has been built into two phases and the total cost is about 8,856 crore. Now the large size Shivling covered in strands of moli that I just showed you has been placed right below the grand gateway. The corridor measures over 900 meters in length and is dotted with 108 sandstone columns in a row which bear decorative Trishul design on top and mudras of the Lord. Now if you see very closely, the engravings on the pillars are very unique. It is said that the pillars will have the murals of goddess Shiva and goddess Shakti. And not just this, where I'm going to take you now is the massive fountain. So now it is not just about the day show, but also the night show. So during the day, this beautiful corridor, the sandstone of this corridor will light up on its own, but during the night, there'll be a fountain show. There'll be, the corridors will be lit up with yellow light all over the place. So it again, like I said, it's not just a day show, but also a night show. Back to you, Nupur.
Absolutely. And as you're pointing out, obviously, this is likely to boost tourism in a major way in Ujjain. Tanisha, you were, of course, taking us through the entire project that has been built at a huge cost. Tanisha, we were earlier learning that this is going to be increased to about 47 hectares, the total land, and will be developed in two phases under the Ujjain district administration. So could you take us through what is the second phase of this?
Right. Nupur, remember when the project first started, it was just limited to around 30 to 35 crores. But soon after that, CM Shivraj Chauhan increased the rate to about 70. Now, massive amount, huge amount has been put up for the inauguration of these corridors right around like 10 a.m. in the morning when we were coming from Indore airport to Ujjain. The streets were lit up, saffron flags were there all over the streets. There were posters of Narendra Modi and CM Shivraj Singh Chauhan welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Posters were also put up. And according now to the tentative travel plan of the Prime Minister, he is to undertake the journey to Indore airport by air and then fly in a helicopter in the evening. Now, the Mahakaleshwar temple is considered one of the holiest places on earth by the Hindus, and lakh of people come here from all parts of the country during the Shravan month especially. And maybe one of the biggest reasons of increasing the area of this corridor is also because this is the hub of all Hindus when it comes to devotees, when it comes to religious festivals. Remember, this is also called the spiritual capital of India. Back to studios.
Absolutely. Just as Tanisha was pointing out, of course, the Mahakaleshwar temple is one of the 12 Jyotirlings in the country, which attracts a large number of devotees. And the corridor that is going to be inaugurated by the Prime Minister, of course, will essentially boost tourism in Ujjain. Tanisha, if I could come back to you. Tanisha, give us a sense of the itinerary of the Prime Minister. We are being told that he will be arriving there, and thereafter, of course, there is going to be he's inaugurating the Shivling over there, and thereafter we understand he will also be touring the corridor. So tell us more.
Right, Nupur. Prime Minister Narendra Modi right now is in Gujarat, and soon after that he is supposed to come to reach by air by 5 p.m. here, and around 5 to 5:15 in the evening. First, he is going to visit the Mahakaleshwar temple, which is for now closed for all devotees, because Prime Minister Modi is going to arrive in next couple of hours. And soon after he visits the Mahakaleshwar Mandir, he is supposed to inaugurate, in fact, unveil the Shivling first at around 6 in the evening, and soon after that at around 6:30 p.m. in the evening he is supposed to inaugurate the mega Mahakal Lok, that we say the Mahakal corridor here. And after that he is going to go to Kartike Maidan. He is going to first take a survey, I beg your pardon, of the Mahakal corridor. It's going to take 2 hours approximately, and after that he is going to go to Kartike Maidan, which is just about 20-30 minutes from the Mahakal corridor, where he is going to address the people of Ujjain.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely, as you're pointing out, of course, this is more than 900 meters long. It's known as the Mahakal corridor. It's been built as one of the largest such corridors in the country. Spreads around the old Rudrasagar lake, which has been revived as a part of this redevelopment project around the famous Mahakaleshwar temple, which of course is one of the 12 Jyotirlings in the country. And Tanisha is bringing us the latest on this. Tanisha, thank you very much for joining us with all those info.